Oh, lovely. Thank you so very much for showing up. It's so lovely to see you this morning. I want to just welcome you to class. As most of you know, we've been working with the 5 powers of Shakti. Shakti is this creative feminine force of energy that is in everything in this manifested world, everything that is tangible that we can feel, and everything that is intangible that we think, our emotions, our energy. So this is the energy of Prakriti, the experience of the divine feminine. Consciousness is the divine masculine. So in this way we practice is the interplay and the relationship delighting within us as us. So when we look at the Shaktis over the next few weeks, we're going to separate each one. So this week we're going to focus on Cit Shakti. This is our power of consciousness, the energy of consciousness embodied. So it's that feminine creative force that wakes you up to your awarefulness, a wakefulness of consciousness of anything and everything. It is that light of intelligence that lights the mind as it expands, and we connect to that clear, pure lens of perception. It is the light of loving awareness as we embrace whatever is arising in our practice. Negative thinking, emotional distress, instability in our bodies, our lives, and disturbances in our breath and body. Those symptoms of suffering, as they arise in our practice, we are conscious of what is arising. And this becomes key to practice, that self-reflection, self-honesty, and our ability to understand and to be able to accept, to detach with love from whatever arises. So the idea of this practice is really to drop in that to that consciousness that embodies itself as all things and is full of unbroken awareness, that it drops you into moment by moment awareness. And how we do this is actually connecting with our eyes, because that is the way in which we connect to seeing in this direct experience. So noticing the outer perimeter of your eyes, and we start to become conscious of the lens in which we perceive. We play with kind of understanding, oh, I am seeing, but what is seen? Who is that? Where is that? And what is that? So this deeper meaning as we focus. In yoga, we call it dristi, which is a focal point in which we rest our eyes and focus our eyes and concentration, connecting us to the 5th limb of yoga, which is pratyahara. That sense withdrawal, as we turn our experience of looking at the outer world and turn our sense organ inwards to become more conscious of the inner landscape of our experience. This then unfolds in the 6th limb, dharana, which is focus concentration. As we focus our sense of consciousness, our wakefulness at any given point, we awaken to what is here, what is truly here, and we interface in a very intimate way. So this increases our consciousness of our intention to be present and turning our attention back to the present moment. And why we're doing this is really in order to stabilize the mind, to take a seat in our asana. We then start to experience this intimacy, this called yoga, this mind finding its way back at home in our embodiment, in that interplay, that intimate relationship. And this is really mainly to really celebrate. We call boga. Celebrate our embodiment, celebrate our sensory delight of our worldly pleasures, of really embodying this lifetime and giving ourselves the permission to breathe more fully, feel more fully, move more fully, live and love with more meaning and purpose. So this boga is really to celebrate your worldly pleasures, but then also to experience moksha, this liberation and freedom from that which causes you pain and suffering, that being touched by that natural joy of being alive, but then that sense of serenity, peace, and tranquility, which is your birthright. So that unsurpassed joy of freedom from that which causes us pain and suffering. So those two are the reasons why we practice. And so as we stabilize our mind and focus our concentration, what we're trying to really practice is the methodology of the suggested steps. So your mind's function is to think. It wanders all the time. It goes to projecting into the future, it goes into the past, and it abandons its home, its relationship with the body. And so it like wanders away. So what we're trying to do is train the mind and practice bringing it back into our practice. So the first step of working with our consciousness and training the mind to be present is the first, draw your mind to breath awareness, the inhale and exhale. So follow the inhale pattern and then exhale pattern, the inflow, the outflow. Then you awaken to sensation. Sensation that arises and falls, expands, contracts, the sensation of stretch, the sensation of strength. So open and be curious and see sensation, feel it, experience it. Then the next step is light. Bathe in light. The light behind the eyes, the light that clears the lens, the light that shines within the mind, the light in the heart, the light that circulates through your body, that light of intelligence that informs all cells of this vital energy, this prana. Then from there, the next step is said to contemplate a stable mind. And in the commentary, what we use is mantra. Mantra helps protect, it inspires, it purifies the mind. And we're going to use the mantra so, hum. Inhale so, exhale hum. And this will give the mind something to do as that vibrational bija mantra opens up so, hum. And it's a way in which guides the mind to take a seat back into itself. And in this, the meaning of the mantra is I am that, which goes to the fifth step of our practice, which is awaken to now, moment by moment awareness. Be here now, this wakefulness of pure consciousness. So with those 5 steps, when you catch yourself wandering in your practice, go, oh, what was I supposed to be doing? And this is strengthening your memory. This is smriti. As you turn your mind back and go, breath awareness, sensation, light, hear and feel the mantra, absorb its meaning, be here now. I am that consciousness that is effortlessly perceiving as my body breathes and moves and creates this asana. So the idea of this practice is we're going to repeat a posture called Garudasana, which is eagle pose, and we're going to embody the eagle. The eyes of any bird are very sharp. They can see very precisely. So as you connect to the outer perimeter of the eye and being able to see, connecting to Cit Shakti, that power of consciousness, we are able to discern, this is called Viveka Shakti, create wise judgment in being able to rest our attention in moment by moment awareness, following the methodology of practice of yoga. This is describing one wing of the bird, which is called abhyasa, focused, diligent practice. And as we continue to practice our yoga, practice resting our attention in those said steps, then we practice the other wing of the bird, which is vairagya, which is letting go of sensory observation. So as you practice this sense of waking up, of being able to see, you release that which doesn't serve you. You practice that art of surrendering, of letting go. Negative thinking arises. Instead of getting tangled and trying to figure it out and create more commentary or storytelling, you see it and you go, I let it go. And then emotion will come up. Memories will come up, resentments, resistance, confusion, attachments. All this will surface in your practice, and it's your ability to drop into the power of consciousness. And I say, I see. I am that consciousness that is perceiving. and you detach with love from whatever arises, and then return back to the methodology of practice. So this becomes our way of practicing yoga to stabilize our mind in its embodiment. Stability becomes more important than flexibility. And as we start to see what asana is for the body, pranayama is for the mind. So we create asana, sthira and sukham, a steadiness and an ease. And then as we breathe, the breath and the mind swim in tandem. They mirror each other. And as the breath guides the mind back into its embodiment, we occupy our fullness of being as much as we can. So with that being said, if anybody has any injuries, ailments, and or pregnancies, let me know. We'll begin. And I'm going to ask us to come onto our hands and knees. So from our hands and knees, slide our hands back towards our knees, knees towards our hands. Inhale. Lift your sit bones, lift your chest, and as you exhale, cat pose. Rounding the spine. Inhale, cow pose, connecting to the body, breathing. As you exhale, feel the sensation of the body stretching, moving. Inhale, breathe in that light, that clarity, and feel that you turn up that light. We're going to create Uddiyana Mula Bandha Kriya. So as we inhale here, strong exhale through the mouth now. Hold your breath. Lift your knees. Uddiyana Mula Bandha. Suck your belly in and up. Notice the outer edges of the eyes and what is looking. Bend the knees. Look forward as you inhale, connecting to the one who is seeing. Exhale strongly. Lift your knees. Suck your belly in and up and pause. Notice this physical, energetic, and mental stillness. Wakefulness. Bend the knees. Inhale, look forward. Last one. Exhale, close the eyes. Lift your knees. Stay in down dog. Open the eyes and inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, sensing the lens of your sight clear as you step forward. Grab an elbow and just kindly rock side to side. In this way, we reassure our mind, body, and nervous system that our intention of practice is to create lasting fulfillment, contentment, and liberation from that which causes us pain and suffering. So as you release your hands, bend the knees, inhale, reach up, look up. Bring your hands in Namaskar Mudra. And create a prayer of intention for this practice. As you listen to that innate wisdom, touching your vulnerability and unmet need, what do you need from this practice to restore you to a state of serenity, sanity, and peace? As you breathe in your prayer of intention, ask it to be with you. As we hand our will and our life over to the care of our practice, lower your hands, Surya Namaskar A. We're going to inhale, so. Exhale, bend the knees, hinge at the hips, hum. Notice the body breathing in as you hear so. The body breathing out, half or full chaturanga, hum. Notice the outer perimeter of the eyes as you feel the inhale pattern, back bending, look forward. Exhale, forward bending, hum. Notice the outer perimeter of the eyes. So, as you lift up on your tiptoes, exhale, hum, look forward. Lightly step or hop. Inhale, feel and sense light being received. And circulate that light as you lean in and let go. Lift and lengthen, inhale, so. Close the eyes and exhale, bend the knees, fold forward with the eyes closed.
Inhale, keeping the eyes closed, turning that awareness inwards, Pratyahara. As you exhale, step back, Chaturanga. Feel, sense, and see light as you transition into your inhale, back bending. Transition into your exhale into down dog. Keeping the eyes closed. Inhale, come up on your tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees. Lightly step your feet forward. Inhale, so breathe wide, open. And as you exhale, lean into that space you created, hum. Lift and lengthen, eyes closed, so stand. Keeping the eyes closed, bring your hands into prayer. Bring your hands to your heart. Reconnect to your prayer of intention and practice. And ask it to be with you. Opening the eyes, clearing the lens, notice the light, the outer perimeter. Reach your arms out wide. Shift your weight onto your right foot, lifting your left leg, double bind your legs, and now right arm on top. Bind your hands. And now squeeze your forearms and hands together. Draw your forearms away. Like you're hugging a beach ball, lift your lower belly, round your spine, elbow towards the knee. Gaze at one point. Now usually in balances, we tend to hold our breath. So turning your attention to the body breathing. Smoothing out any coarseness or speed bumps in the breath, and notice the mind will follow the rate and flow of the inhale and exhale. Inhale, come up. Standing up, lift your left knee, and exhale here, weight into the standing heel, core strong. Transition into Virabhadrasana 3. As you draw forward, exhale here and stabilize. Slowly step back and inhale, Warrior 1. And draw your forearms up to the ceiling. Draw your front foot forward, back foot back, navel to spine, lift up out of the waist. Sensing this asana strong, stable, the integrity of your body, holding this consciousness effortlessly. So hum. As you exhale, lean forward, release your arms, sweeping your arms around, out, and up. Look up. Bow your chin to your chest, Jaladhara Bandha. Interlace your hands behind your back. Pull your arms back, lift the chin, and sweetly smile. Notice by smiling, gazing down your cheeks, you influence the eyes. You influence the breath. You inform the breath and the eyes to be kinder, sweeter than your normal thoughts and actions. Curiously discovering whatever you're carrying, allow whatever needs to be seen, heard, and felt. Allow it to bathe in the light of your consciousness. And feel with every exhale your ability to detach with love and let go. Inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, hands come down, hum. Three-legged down dog, so. Shift forward, vinyasa, hum. So roll up. Hum, come back into down dog. So come up onto your tiptoes. Hum, look forward. Lightly step or hop. Inhale, eyes open, notice the outer perimeter. Exhale, close the eyes and feel yourself leaning in, letting go and letting be. Open the eyes as you press the feet into the floor, reach up, look up. And exhale, hands come down, feel regrounded, reconnected. Shifting your weight onto the left foot, lifting your right. Double bind your legs and left arm now comes around. Draw your forearms together, lift your lower belly and round your spine, squeezing the elbows, hands, the legs. Feel you're trying to create this effort, increasing your stability, in which you find your way in a secure place, following the inflow and outflow, sensation, light. So hum, I am that. Lifting your body as you lift your right knee, exhale here. Inhale, transition into Virabhadrasana 3. Exhale here. Gently step back, draw your front foot forward, back foot back, lift your arms up. So hum. As you drop into moment by moment awareness, keep training your attention to draw towards the body breathing. Sensation arising and falling. See and feel light. So hum, I am that. Lean forward, release your arms, sweep your arms out and around and up. Inhale. Bow your chin, interlace your hands, draw your arms back, lift the chin, smile. Influencing your practice, filled with compassion and empathy, loving yourself, creating a safe, loving place for your mind to take up residence back in your body. Be here now. As you reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to the floor, three-legged down dog. Move through your vinyasa wakefully, noticing the outer corners of the eyes. Keep refreshing your ability to drop into the present moment. Inhale, come up on your tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward lightly, step or hop. Inhale, so. Close your eyes, exhale, hum. See and feel light. Open the eyes as you press, look up, and then close your eyes, bring your hands into prayer. Feel and sense, see that light within. As awareness descends in and around your body, recall your prayer of intention and ask it to be with you. Open the eyes as you sweep your arms out wide. Garudasana again. Lifting your left leg. Double bind your legs. Right arm on top as you bind. Draw your forearms forward. Lift your lower belly and round as you lean forward. Now you choose that drishti, that one divine point that is the point, and turning your awareness inwards. Noticing the outer perimeter, but see and feel your body breathe. So hum, I am that consciousness, Cit Shakti. Inhale, come up, lifting your left knee. Exhale here. Lean forward, squeeze your forearms. Virabhadrasana 3, exhale here. Big step back, inhale, warrior 1 as you reach your arms up. And as you exhale, sweep your arms down in front, warrior 2, but turn your palms to face away so your thumbs are down. Draw your shoulders back, open, navel to spine, draw your front foot forward, back foot back. Now bend your left hand, turn to gaze towards your hand. And now as you press your head into your hand, draw your shoulders down, draw your wingspan out wide. So hum. Feel that support behind you as you open the front of the body, increasing your sthira, that steadiness, that stability, feeling more grounded and integral, in which you feel strong enough to hold your attention. Inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, bring your elbow to your thigh, arm up and over, parshva, or if you prefer, hand to the floor. So you choose, you discern Viveka Shakti, that wise judgment of which asana is better for you today. So, hum. Exhale, look down, sweeping your arm down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, windmill your hands to the floor, three-legged down dog. Vinyasa. Inhale, come up on your tiptoes. Exhale, look forward, C. Lightly hop or step on empty. So, lift and lengthen. Exhale, close your eyes. As you open, press your feet into the floor, reach up, look up, clearing the lens in which you perceive through. Exhale, hands come down. Shifting over to the left, lifting your right leg, bend the knees, double bind. Left arm on top as you squeeze your hands, draw your forearms forward. Imagine you're hugging a beach ball, and as you bow, refining the asana, and then providing a safe, secure space to guide the mind as it follows the breath back at home in this embodiment. Inhale will come up, lifting your left knee. Exhale here. Lean forward, Virabhadrasana 3. Exhale here. Inhale, warrior 1. And as we exhale, warrior 2, as you release your arms in front of you, keep your palms facing towards the wall behind you. And as you draw your front foot forward, back foot back, turn to gaze past your left hand, right hand to the back of the head. Draw your shoulders down, and like you're pressing the wall behind you, knit together the abdominals. We create this effort to give us the experience of being more effortless. That's sthira and sukham. Inhale, reverse out of that. Exhale, parshva. So you either keep your forearm to your thigh, or if you'd like, hand to the floor. You feel what is best served for you today. And as you rest your eyes at one point, notice what you're paying attention to. Increasing your ability to self-reflect and be honest. Prioritizing your well-being. As you sweep your arm down, inhale, reverse out of that. Exhale, hands to the floor, three-legged down dog. Vinyasa. Inhale, come up on your tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, lightly hop or step. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Close the eyes. Bend the knees slightly, press the feet into the floor, grow, open the eyes. Clear the lens in which you perceive. Exhale, close the eyes, bring your hands into prayer. As we close the eyes, you open to that introspection, what it feels like to be in your body. And see, feel light. Bathe your prayer of intention in this light. And ask it to be with you. Opening the eyes, open the wingspan, shifting your weight onto your right foot again. As you lift your arms, lift your leg, double bind. Right arm on top as we squeeze. Lift your lower belly and round. Notice the familiarity of the pose as through repetition we become more skillful at being able to master the asana. And in the asana, master the mind by shaping the breath. As we press into the floor, inhale, come up. Exhale, lift your knee, navel to spine. Inhale, transition, warrior 3. Exhale here, stabilize the pose. Step back, turn your toes forward, heels out. Reach your elbows up, inhale. Bend the knees, draw your feet and thighs away as you hinge at the hips, folding forward. Squeezing your hands and elbows, broadening the space between your shoulder blades. You might be able to touch the floor, wedge your hands to the floor, and draw your bum back. As you breathe, open the upper back. Breathing open any undigested information that you're carrying around with you. Use the breath, the sensation and light to heal, to transform, to inspire as you awaken to moment by moment awareness. The power of consciousness, be here now. Press your feet into the floor as we inhale, come all the way up. Reach your arms up, your wingspan reaches up, look up. Bow your chin to your chest, Jalandhara Bandha, as you bring your hands behind your back, pull your arms back, lift the chin again, inhale. Micro bend the knees, hinge at the hips, and fold forward, Padottanasana C. Inhale and exhale. Noticing that gravity aids in your ability to learn, to let go, to release. So fold forward, stay forward. With the arms behind the back in that symbolic way that you become courageous and brave enough to trust in this grace, that consciousness between the breath and mind. As you follow this vast loving awareness, as you bend the knees, bring your hands to the floor, inhale so, reaffirm I am that consciousness. Step back into down dog, vinyasa or stay in down dog. Again, you make wiser judgments. What do you need today? So, hum. Inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Bend the knees, look forward, lightly hop or step. So, lift and lengthen, close the eyes, hum. Press the feet into the floor, reopen the eyes, that power of consciousness, Chit Shakti. Exhale, arms come down. Shifting to the left as you reach your right leg on top. Double bind, left arm on top, double bind. Draw your forearms forward as you imagine you're hugging that imaginary beach ball. As you breathe, feel, and sense light. Allow the mantra to purify the mind and awaken to that power of consciousness. Be here now. Inhale, lift up, lifting your right knee, navel to spine. Exhale. Inhale, transition, warrior 3. Step back, inhale, turn your toes forward, heels out. Bend the knees and exhale, refold, squeezing the forearms towards each other. And as you broaden the space between the shoulder blades, breathe directly into the intensity. Feeling the inhale, send that light of intelligence to the area. And the exhale like balm or salve, soothing, mending, healing. Releasing your hands, walk your fingertips forward. And now right hand grabs a hold of your left ankle. Bend your right knee and spin underneath your left armpit. Drawing your left hip back, walk your left hand farther forward as you spin. So hum. And feel how twists are very transformative, provocative, as it increases the intensity and how you interface, how you're able to be present, seeing how it changes moment by moment. Release, bring your hand forward. Left hand grabs a hold of your right ankle, bend your left knee. Exhale, twist. So hum, I am that consciousness. Bringing your hands forward. Now you're going to choose either extended Padottanasana or Padottanasana A. What feels better, not what looks better, but what feels better as you sense that site making a better choice. That ability to be conscious, Chit Shakti. Viveka Shakti, to make better decisions through wise judgment. And then the practice as you focus on the body breathing, sensation, light, stabilizing the mind through mantra and awaken to now. Letting go of anything that arises and practicing yoga. Hands underneath your shoulder as you inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, step back, down dog, optional vinyasa, make a choice. And then we're gonna hop or step to come to sit. Bring your left foot in front. So crossing your left shin in front, wrap your right arm on top, Garudasana arms. Draw your forearms forward, draw your elbows down, and draw your hands to the right, and then ear to the left. So as you bring your chin into your throat, then look forward, then look up. Bring your chin down, and now you're going to choose the angle in which you need to address most of that tension, stress that is carried in the tissues. So as you hold the angle, close the eyes. As you close the eyes, encouraging that pratyahara, sense withdrawal, focusing your concentration, dharana, on the body breathing, specifically noticing the end of your inhale and the beginning of your exhale. As you send light to heal, to soothe, to repair that area. So hum, I am that consciousness. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, release. Lean back, bring your feet flat on the floor, hands behind you, draw the back of the body towards the front, lift your bum. Gaze down your body or drop your head back, gaze down your cheeks. So you choose what feels better for your body. Bring your bum back down. And now cross your right shin in front. Wrap your left arm. Draw your forearms forward, draw your elbows down, bring your hands over to the left. And your right ear to your right shoulder. Bring your chin down and then lift your chin up. And then chin down and then chin up. Now you hold at the angle that best serves you. Again, following the methodology of practice. Freeing yourself, liberating yourself from that which causes pain and suffering, moksha. But at the same time, enjoying the sensory pleasures of your lived experience, to feel, to breathe, to awaken more fully in your embodiment. Enjoy it, boga. Slowly release, come up, inhale. Bring your hands behind you again. Draw the back of the body towards the front. Lift up. As you press the hands, feet into the floor, lifting the pelvis, either look down or bring your head back, look down your cheeks. So hum. Bringing your pelvis down. Now, we're going to do half shoulder stand. If you're not doing shoulder stand, you can do this on your back and do the leg variations. But in your shoulder stand, so hike your legs up and over, tuck your shoulders under, place your bum into your hand, so half shoulder stand. Now, with the legs up in the air, open your legs like a big V. And now move your right leg above your head, left leg towards the back of the mat, and double bind your legs so the right leg wraps around. Garudasana legs. Squeeze your legs. Reach them up towards the ceiling. So hum. Bend the knee towards your nose, round the spine, no pressure in your neck, more about releasing in an inverted experience, changing your perspective of Garudasana. Lifting your legs again, open your legs into a big V, and then sweep your legs around so your left leg is in front, right leg behind, and double bind. Squeeze and press the legs up towards the ceiling, so hum. Lower your knees to your nose, rounding the spine. Lifting your legs. Open your legs like a big V. Bend the knees, bring your feet in prayer position. Reconnect to your prayer of intention and breathe it in. Ask it to be with you. Notice the outer edges of your eyes, the perimeter of your lens. And as you reach your legs up, gaze towards your toes. So hum, I am that. Lower your legs above your head, roll down, hug your knees into your chest, lift your forehead to your knees, nose to knee, and squeeze. Bring your arms out wide, palms to face down. Place your feet on the floor, pick up your bum and move it to the right. And now wrap your right leg around your left, squeeze, drop your knees over to the left. Press your hands down. And now pick up your rib cage and twist it to the right. So, hum. Inhale, bring your knees up, release your legs, lift your bum and shift it to the left, wrapping your left leg around. Drop your knees over to the right, press your hands into the floor, pick up your rib cage and twist it to the left. So, hum. Feeling that support underneath you and your ability to effortlessly follow the breath, guiding the mind back at home in this moment. Inhale, coming back up, unwrap your legs, bring your pelvis back to center. Turn your palms to face up and extend one leg and then the other, closing the eyes. And with your eyes closed, gift yourself this moment to really bathe in all of your effort of practice, becoming more effortless. Feel the body receive gravity and the body held safely. Feeling that kaya nirodha, that physical stillness. As you then notice the subtle wave, the body breathing, the pulsation, the energy body slowing down, humming. Feel that prana nirodha, the quality of energetic stillness. And now as your mind drops back, it leans into the depths of your being,
the mind bathing in that collective consciousness of serenity, peace, and tranquility, that light of loving awareness that embraces all of you. Sense that quality of chitta vritti nirodha, that mental stillness. As you rest between your breaths, pause between your thoughts. Bask in this light of grace that connects you to the power of consciousness embodied. Bathe in this loving awareness and trust, let go. Remaining still, become aware of what is awake as the body, energy, and mind are at rest. This light of consciousness that is peaceful, serene, tranquil. This quality of Chit Shakti, that power of consciousness embodied as you. And feel this light celebrating your embodiment as you deepen your inhale down to your fingertips and toes as you start to wiggle and stretch. And then bend the knees, hug your knees into your chest, give your body a good cuddle. As you make your way up into an easy cross-legged seated position, spine tall, eyes closed. Bring your hands in Namaskar Mudra and reconnect to your prayer of intention of practice. Breathe it in and feel your heart swell, acknowledged in this conscious presence that is within you. Using these words as if they are your own. Let my life force be linked to my heart. Let my heart be linked to the truth within me. Let this truth be linked to the eternal. That eternal which is unending bliss that surrounds me is within me as me. Smiling. Acknowledging a quieter mind, an open heart, and a strong, stable, vital body. Opening the eyes, lowering your hands, and noticing the outer perimeter of your eyes, the clear lens in which you perceive that Chit Shakti, your power of consciousness. And taking that quality of awareness and feeling with you today, I thank you. Namaste. I hope you go out and practice these techniques off of your mat into your daily life and see how well you can practice yoga even when you're not formally practicing. Really engage with your life, and this will provide more meaning and purpose and more of this intimacy of celebrating Boga, this joy of being alive, but also learning how to utilize these tools effectively in real life situations to liberate yourself from the pain and suffering due to being human. So enjoy. I thank you. Thank you so very much for showing up. Big love.